On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And this is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Dixon. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They'll run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Bringing pressure. Pulls it in. It's Dixon. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. The Tigers offense out there for their first possession. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. QB decides to keep it here. Moves the ball up to the 30. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Brown. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Let's see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dropping back, it's Outlier. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Gives it to the back. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. On 1st down, it's play action. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Outlier. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on fourth down, so you try to get as much as you can on third to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And they'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller. The backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many.
Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a bootleg, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers and the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like Illinois will have the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Dropping back. It's Altmaier. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 39-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback still with the football. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go, and we got a new set of downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the flag. It's offensive PI. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. They pressure him and sack him, but he tackled inside the 10.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. A screen to the wide receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands that he dropped it.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Good enough for first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Randall. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Who makes the grab? Makes the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Back to the throw. It's Klubnik. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, That'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. But that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's in the clear. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Defense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he puts the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. To the air. It's Klubnik. Pass not complete. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
That's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. With the catch, it's Henry. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to bought into this lead.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. The receiver grabs it.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The tight end has got it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they're fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner using to field this one. To be tackled at 18. That's good coverage there. Offense there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. It's a 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's caught. It's Randall. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Fire to the right side, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to move through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking downfield, it's Outlier. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety.
That completion makes makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Dixon. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stopped just short of the marker. Fourth down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Klubnik. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First down 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. On top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Moore. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. Great catch and run.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. I noticed how the balance of this passing game has been on display. The guy is getting involved, catching passes. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up, 2nd and goal. Puck behind the line. It's Brown. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that's simple.
Great job with defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Klubnik. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid game. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Trying to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before. This is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Here he goes. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. Got to the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-position game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Back to throw. It's Altmaier. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. Clutch conversion on third there. Sits him up first down from the 31.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice on third down. You got a long way to go. Maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do off of that nice play.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway. But it does set up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Finds his man. It's Dixon. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. He shreds the tackle. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. To throw, it's Outlier. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And here's the handoff. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best two-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. It's a quick grab, and he's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try ties up the game here in the late stages. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. That's reeled in. It's Dixon. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Grabbed by the receiver. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a shotgun handoff here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. So here comes our first play of overtime. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Throwing off play action. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll give it to the running back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a third and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Here's the handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it is good, a rare made field goal to lose the game in overtime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Outlier. It's a wide receiver screen. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
So the offense now will set up first and goal here in double overtime. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here we go. Biggest play of the game. Can the offense punch it in on third and goal in OT? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
What a job by this defense to come up with that stop. Good job of pressuring the quarterback. And now, big decision for this offense in overtime. Do you go for it to try to eventually get the touchdown, or do you settle for 3 in the field goal?
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested.